talking about our artistic journeys a little bit, and also about the background of our works. I was born in Izmir in Turkey. My art includes also Aikido, which is a martial art, poetry, and prose writing, with theater plays. Actually, it's quite recent that I started with working with fabric. I started to paint on fabric, treated with gesso, of course, but kind of canvas at the end. And my first exhibition has been here at LiteHaus. It was closed end of last year, around November. So this is a part of my illustration on the wall, which is quite huge. This is the first illustration again after I started Aikido. Huge fire at Amazonas. This painting was to me to look at my eyes or my inner world, to see what's happening there, how I'm affected by external events or stuff, because I wasn't thinking about anything when I was illustrating. I was just letting it flow, and at the end I was discovering some pictures which I connected to the Amazonas, for example, and realized I was really affected by this event. This is how the color entered. I feel the color in seashell and throw it. And this is one of the works with color and illustration. And stamping was also a part of my solo exhibition. This is foxes. This was the flyer of my exhibition, and the concept I choose like a sweda. It is an Arabic term. Deriving from Sevda, which is black. This means like small black. It is related to the mystical idea that everyone in the heart has a black spot, through which this person is connected to the divine, to the unity. And it was also discovered scientifically that there is something like this physically in the heart. They are my first paintings on paper with color only, not illustrating. I exhibited them also here. Some of my paintings on fabric. It's pretty much interesting to me to see how all the materials, elements, my mood are affecting each other, interacting with each other, and how this creates the painting. I don't feel like I am doing it, I feel like I am manipulating it somehow. It is a mixture of chemistries or moods or characters of all the elements involved in the painting. Seashells, because I have the feeling it is, well, every seashell has its own character. For example, when I throw with one seashell, the color has another mood, another feeling than with the other one. Or also the water. I have lots of water. It gets really wet in my living room, which is my atelier. So I try really to let things happen and not try to control things. My paintings, I think, also connected to my criticism of anthropocentristic way of living and thinking. It is not something which I do intentionally, but it just happens. The question of unity, the whole, the divine. I'm not religious, but this is a question which matters to me a lot, because this conflict or the flow of flux of individuality and unity is somehow important to me, and I realize it again and again in my works. Try to see, or sometimes see some figures, some individuals which are not humans necessarily, but creatures or animals, but don't focus on them and try to let them meld together with each other. So yeah, getting this hold in a larger unity and the Sveda spirit, it is still there. I realize it again and again, and I never throw things away. Sometimes it is like I don't like it at all, but I continue and something comes out. This is very encouraging, and also for my whole life. There's also craftsmanship involved in the process. For example, this shadow box frame. Actually, Basira helped me a lot to do this, but we did it together, this one. Because it is not a standard size, so painting is to me not only painting but also craftsmanship and learning and doing together and supporting each other, a learning process and belonging to an artistic community, and we all are learning and trying to kind of feel the life and be together.